Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. UPI reports that British Prime Minister Keir Starmer has announced a significant trade agreement with 6 Persian Gulf countries, including Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, United Arab Emirates, and Bahrain. This deal, described as a core mission of the government, aims to generate economic growth, raise living standards, and add an estimated $2.5 billion annually to real wages in the UK. It is expected to create $5 billion worth of opportunities for British exporters each year, with $780 million in tariffs on British goods eventually eliminated, starting with $484 million on day one. The agreement covers a wide range of sectors, from food and luxury cars to defense, aerospace, hospitality, financial services, energy, and technology. Despite concerns raised by groups like the trade justice movement regarding human rights issues in the Gulf region, which were reportedly not included in the trade chapter, the government intends to address these through political channels. This marks the 5th trade deal secured by Starmer's administration. According to TechCrunch, OpenAI is reportedly pushing forward with its initial public offering, aiming for a September debut, just one day after Elon Musk lost his lawsuit challenging the company's structure, leadership, and finances. Sources tell the Wall Street Journal that the AI powerhouse, led by CEO Sam Altman, has been collaborating with prominent tech IPO bankers Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley. Confidential IPO paperwork could be filed with regulators within days or weeks. This anticipated IPO sets the stage for a significant financial rivalry with SpaceX, another major competitor in the AI space after its acquisition of xAI, which is also expected to release its IPO filing soon. The upcoming public offerings signal a new arena for the Musk vs. Altman rivalry, moving from legal battles to a contest in the financial markets. OpenAI did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Al Jazeera reports that Russian President Vladimir Putin's visit to Beijing this week underscored the strong ties between Russia and China. Both leaders, Putin and Chinese President Xi Jinping, characterized their partnership as a force of calm among chaos and openly advocated for a multipolar world, challenging perceived U.S. dominance. They specifically cautioned against a return to the law of the jungle, an apparent reference to U.S. President Donald Trump's actions and policies, including the war against Iran and sweeping global tariffs. This high-profile meeting took place just a week after Donald Trump's own visit to Beijing. The article explores whether the two leaders can succeed in their vision for a world less dominated by the United States. Global News reports that the U.S. Senate has advanced legislation aimed at forcing President Donald Trump to withdraw from the ongoing war with Iran. In a narrow 50-47 vote, Republican Senator Bill Cassidy, who recently lost a primary election where Trump endorsed his opponent, switched his stance to provide the decisive vote. This marks a shift, as previous Democratic attempts to pass similar war powers resolutions were rejected by Republicans. The article highlights a growing unease among Republicans regarding the conflict, which is currently in a fragile ceasefire and has contributed to rising gas prices in the U.S. While the legislation will proceed to a final passage vote, its timing remains uncertain, and potential Republican absences could still lead to its defeat. Al Jazeera reports that Sierra Leone has become the latest African nation to receive migrants expelled by the United States under President Donald Trump's stringent immigration policies. On Wednesday, a flight arrived near the capital, Freetown, carrying 9 West African migrants, including 5 from Ghana, 2 from Guinea, 1 from Senegal, and 1 from Nigeria. According to a health ministry official, the deportees were reportedly traumatized by months of detention in the U.S. and expressed a desire to return to their home countries. Some were arrested on the streets or at their workplaces. Sierra Leone's foreign minister, Timothy Musakaba, confirmed that the government has agreed to temporarily house the migrants for about 90 days before their onward journey, with the U.S. government providing a $1.5 million grant to cover associated humanitarian and operational costs. Human Rights Watch has criticized such opaque deals between the U.S. and African nations, arguing they may violate international human rights law. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.